section if you can hear me, if you can see me, guys. Hello. Yes sir. Hello guys, let me know. Should be live any second now. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, we're going to take a look at Ethereum, we're going to take a look at your favorite altcoins. I'm going to take a look at ADA. ADA has been pumping now for the last couple of hours. We'll be taking a look at these cryptos straight away. Yes, hello. Guys, I am live. I'm going to go straight through the comment section right away. I'm just going to wait for some people to come in. First of all, let's all together smash up that like button. And yeah, guys, we're going to take a look at a couple of things today. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Ethereum, like always, and also BTC dominance, total crypto market cap. We're going to take a look at a couple of things on Twitter. I was going to mention this on my video this morning. I did not take a look at it in the end. It is a tweet from Tech Dev. Shout out to him. He did a comparison of Bitcoin in 2021 on the weekly and the 1970s gold monthly. All right, they are very it is a fractal, I would say, that is happening now for BTC, and we could see Bitcoin pump like crazy in the next coming months. We're going to take a look at this, but also very importantly, we're going to take a look at some altcoins. First of all, for my man Joseph, one of my strongest moderators, apart from Mark Dutch and Dava and the rest of them. Okay, but he asked me if I could take a look at some altcoins. I'm just going to say quickly hello. One of them is ADA, eGold. Okay. Hamad, how are you doing? Let's go. Don't spam or timeout is imminent, says Joseph. Yes, exactly. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing? George, how are you? Hamad, how are you doing? BB, we're going to crash, says BB. We're going to crash. Maybe there is a correction. Okay, I was just for entertainment purposes, I was taking a look at this potential arc that we have formed right over here and had a massive pump. I think that something very, very similar is happening for BTC right now, where we could see potentially the BTC price drop all the way down to the $52,000 levels and then have a massive pump from there. If we take a look at the lows over here, we might be forming a kind of arc, and there is a possibility, okay, that we might see some dumpy action here before we actually start continuing to the upside, something very similar to what happened here. So yeah, it's not out of the cards. Okay, if you say that $52,000 range is a crash, then okay, I'll take it. But after that, are we going to drop even lower for the next coming weeks, or are we potentially going to bounce at some point and continue to the upside? So yeah, I'm expecting some type of correction. It is likely in the next coming days, especially if we are going sideways. Yeah, we could come to these levels, no problem. But we could also get a massive bounce from this $56,000 major support. Okay, so yeah. Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope everybody is doing very well. ADA has news or something. I'd love to know what it is. Something to be announced before Christmas on ADA. This is something I do not know. I have not checked the coin's news, so I do not know if this pump has to do anything with news on ADA that is coming out. Kind of buy the rumor, sell the news, right? Well, I can see ADA here getting strongly supported at the $1.50 range. I think I was expecting that we weren't going to come below this level, that we were going to kind of bottom out here and get back up this trend line and get above the $1.80 at some point. This is where we've exactly hit the $1.75, just below $1.80, where we do have a lot of resistance. So as soon as we get above that level on ADA, it is going to be looking very, very bullish, guys. As soon as we see some price action like this on ADA, it is very, very likely that we are going to continue to the upside and tackle the highs. Okay, so we want some confirmation in the next coming days where we might see some nice pumpy action, and as soon as we start creating a higher low right over there, it's going to be looking very, very bullish. This is very much tradable. We want to try and get in some trades on this new trend, right? The trend has been to the downside. It is very, very likely, in my opinion, that the trend is just about to shift. All right, well, as soon as the trend shifts and we start seeing some signs of higher lows, this is the moment we want to take advantage of the retracements to the upside, because it is very, very likely that all-time high will be met for ADA in maybe a month, 2 months, we do not know, but we're inside of that month that we want to trade this uptrend that we will create in the next coming weeks. Okay, so we just need a couple of signs. Okay, we could see a little bit of more volatility to the downside. Yes, this could happen, but we want to see a change of the trend and take advantage here on ADA. We do have strong resistance. $1.80 is my strongest resistance that we've got. As soon as we get above that $1.80, in my opinion, it's going to be looking very, very good. We're going to get above again this major uptrend that we created by end of 2020 in December. This is December 2020. If you connect the higher lows here, it does there is a coincidence in this one and also this one that we were slightly breaking. Okay, so there could be, you know, a little bit of volatility getting above this trend. I think we are very, very close in changing the trend, okay, here for ADA. Now let's take a look at eGold, because Joseph wanted me to take a look at eGold. Let's take a look at eGold, see what is happening. eGold, we did have it looks like that we had a major support level. Now on eGold, it looks like that no signs just yet of bottoming out. This support level was looking pretty strong. There wasn't a huge amount of volume right over here on eGold. As you can see, we do have these candles, all right, with this amount of volume. It's not a huge amount of volume, but this is what usually happens with a coin that has gone parabolic in just about 3 days, right? Going from 295 all the way up to a 550 almost, okay? This is about a 50% pump. Sorry, almost a 100% pump. Okay, this was about a 90% pump that we had in just 3 days. So eventually, yeah, we are going to have that major correction. Now, where could we correct to? I think that this is also a major level. I think in between these two zones, we should be that it's going to be a very good buy zone. All right, we want to see some signs of sideways action on eGold, and as soon as we start seeing some sideways action on eGold, it's going to be looking very good. If we take the low here to the high, we are already breaking the 62% levels, which is already a good buy zone. So whoever bought at 62% levels, yeah, you're negative, you're going to be in the red. So this is the thing, I've been in the red for over 3 weeks now on my trades. Okay, I've got a few trades here that have been in the red, okay, on Bybit, and I've logged out right now. But anyway, you know the deal, whoever's an old subscriber, I'm in the red. I've been swimming the red now for about almost 4 weeks. So you know, the fees are relatively cheap on Bybit, so you can afford to have a trade open for a month, 2 months, okay, or depending on the funding rate. But yeah, I've been swimming the Red Sea on a lot of the altcoins. I'm currently in the green on Algorand, which is brilliant. Okay, I've been in the red in Algorand for over 3 weeks. Currently in the green right now. So you need to be prepared to swim the Red Sea always. You're not going to get a perfect entry of the bottom, right? This is the thing about trading, you know. You want to get into the best buying price, but there is, you know, you're always going to be in negative. You know, more than 50% of your trades are going to be in the red at some point, right? So this is the thing, you need to be prepared to be in the red, and you know, a realistic stop loss or a realistic liquidation price, if you are swing trading this for a couple of weeks, then would be getting, you know, your liquidation price well below the $300 range if you're starting to enter a trade here on eGold, right? Because you're already starting to hit a buy zone. You do not know if you're going to flip bullish here straight away, or that you're actually going to have a little bit of volatility. Now, if you do, I think that we could potentially bottom out on eGold at the 330, and I'm not choosing the bottom only because this retracement right over here from this pump will find a bottom very, very soon. Very, very soon it will bottom out and start pumping at some point. You can already see the signs, okay? This little pump already is a sign that, you know, that it is likely that the bears are losing control. They are losing a little bit of steam here. So there will be a moment where you start creating a double bottom or a higher low, okay? Not like this one, because this one was still a lower low. You want to start creating a higher low, and yeah, on e-gold, and then is the moment you want to start becoming very, very bullish, because you could see some very strong pumpy action for e-gold. So yeah, overall e-gold not looking too bad, very, very close in from a buying zone, okay? It is already, in my opinion, at a buying zone. But yes, you need to be prepared if you want to swing trade this. I prefer swing trading altcoins. I don't like to use more than a 4x on altcoins, because, you know, 10x, you can't 10x with a swing trade, because if you're trying to swing trade this with a 10x or a 20x, yeah, you are very, very likely you are going to get in the negative, and you're going to get liquidated, and then you're going to be like, I hate trading because I always get liquidated. Yeah, but because you are using a little bit too much leverage. So yeah, that's my take on e-gold. Very, very close to bottoming out. I think the ultimate low bottom could be that $330 range, which would already be the 78% Fibonacci retracement from this massive pump, which is extremely low already. A lot of altcoins do go to that level from a pump. And we have also a major resistance zone that should be turning very nicely into support for e-gold. Right, let's take a look at some different altcoins. I have Please Gala, anything about Shiba Inu. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Dow Jones dropping. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. We are just about, I think it's 15 minutes till the traditional stocks open. So yeah, we can take a look at the Dow Jones here on Prime XBT. Actually, just zoom out, go on the 1 hourly. Yeah, it's been dropping quite a lot. If you've been shorting the Dow Jones for the last couple of days, I think it does make sense because of this bad boy over here. No, this one. This bad boy over here. Well, yeah, I think it does make sense to short the traditional stocks. Maybe Bitcoin and some altcoins will get dragged down in the next coming days. But I don't think it as much as the stock market, okay? I don't think so. But anyway, shorting the traditional stocks such as S&P, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, you know, it does make sense. Any pullbacks, as you can see, it's been doing great. Drops and retracements, drops breaking the lows and retracements, and yeah, basically it's been doing very, very nice, easy technical analysis, as you can see right over here, where you're actually dropping and bouncing at the support level, turning it into resistance. Right, I'm not drawing anything here on Prime XBT, but yeah, if you've been shorting the Dow Jones, then yeah, it does make a lot of sense that you should be gaining some trades there on the Dow Jones, guys. Remember, on Prime XBT, they did have an insane bonus available, which was 50% added to your deposit. I think that bonus will come back at some stage. Now it's only 25% fee discount. The good thing is that you're using Bitcoin or Ethereum or USDT as collateral, and you can trade Dow Jones, S&P 500, and you're getting paid on Bitcoin, which is absolutely great. I have never seen any scam wicks here on this platform. They've got plenty of liquidity. Okay, so you know the deal. The link is down below if you want an insane bonus on Prime XBT. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu straight away. Shiba Inu, what's going on with Shiba? Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of signs that we want to see. Shiba Inu looking absolutely great. Check out here the volume. I'm just going to zoom in on Shiba Inu. This is on the 4 hourly chart. Massive hype here at the end of October, and what we could see here while we're dropping, that the volume is going lower and lower and lower, and then you start seeing spikes in volume. As you can see, you can start seeing spikes of volume from these lower high volumes, and this is the sign that you are potentially bottoming out. Why? Because you are starting to go sideways here, as you can see, and you're starting to spike in volume. Green volume spikes, nice volume here to the upside, very, very likely on Shiba Inu, we'll be creating a higher low. Now, is this higher low going to be right over here at the 41 levels, or is it going to be at the 39? Or I do not know, but it is very, very likely that we should be getting a support right around this range. I see a higher chance on Shiba Inu bottoming out at this point than actually creating another lower low, okay? Of course, it is possible, but it does make sense that we are potentially very, very close to the bottom just because of this kind of price action on Shiba Inu, okay? A little bit of hype on Shiba Inu. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of more correction and then, then create a double bottom or a slightly higher low over here. As soon as we start tackling here this high, it's going to be looking very, very bullish for Shiba Inu. We could be pretty certain that we are going to be tackling the highs in the next coming months if we do have this kind of price action in the coming days. So something to pay attention here on Shiba Inu. Not looking too bad. This is the kind of consolidation that I want to see and start seeing signs of bullishness right over here. Let's take a look at VeChain also. Yes, of course, VeChain is one of them that Joseph, one of my moderators, wanted me to take a look at. Now for VeChain, what we had here is these waves, okay? We just came all the way back down, which is, I was pretty surprised with this dump, but this is what you get with these mid-cap coins. You get a lot of volatility, and we are still technically creating higher lows, as you can see on the chart. We just exactly retested just above the 10-cent level, which is the support level of this higher low structure, as you can see on the chart. So overall, I think that VeChain is very, very close of bottoming out, okay? Very, very close. And the reason why, okay, you could actually extend this C correction because the C corrections, okay, on an ABC correction, C corrections usually can come back down all the way to the first wave, okay? If you take a look at this as 5 waves of Elliott wave theory, if you take a look at the ABC correction, you can come as low as the first wave, okay? Whoever says no is completely wrong, okay? You can check out on Elliott wave theory that ABC corrections, okay, the C wave can come as low as the first wave, as you can see here on the chart. And this is what we're kind of trying to spot on some of these altcoins, right? Some very, very volatile corrections. And this is what is happening right now for most of the altcoins, right? We just, I think, almost finding the bottom. We are seeing some pumpy action such as Solana. Solana is making some great pump action to the upside. And yeah, basically, you can see here that this C correction, all right, we had the massive drop A, B, C, came all the way down to the first wave when we bottomed out in the summer. This was the first small wave, okay, before we saw more waves, as you can see here on VeChain. And same scenario is happening right over here, okay? Now, it would have been ideal for this one to come much higher, and ABC correction coming all the way here to retest. But yeah, basically we did not break these highs. We broke them, but it went a little bit parabolic. Now we're just having this kind of correction. So yeah, it does make sense after seeing these waves after an ABC correction. Okay, and then this ABC correction, just round about the first wave area. This is where we are currently bottoming out. I think that VeChain should be holding very, very nicely this 10-cent level, okay? It does make sense that this major support level should be holding for VeChain before we continue to the upside. If you ask me, VeChain is in a buy zone. If you ask me, VeChain is in a buy zone in between 10 cents and 12 cents. Very, very likely going to start pumping from here in the next coming days. Very, very likely. You know the deal. You don't need to be bearish here when you're at the very, very end of a correction, when you've been pumping like crazy for the last couple of weeks. This is the same scenario. You've been pumping like crazy for the last few weeks. You have already had that massive correction coming almost to the beginning of the start of this wave, right? Like over here, check out where you are. Here the same, check out where you are. This is the moment where we need to start becoming bullish, right? It doesn't make sense to become bearish right over here. Now, let's take a look at at the rest of the comment. Let's take a look at the comments. I've got a super chat here. Thank you very much, Casper. Let's take a look at your super chat. Any expectations from the SEC meeting today in respect of crypto? Agenda says they will primarily discuss crypto. Well, this is good. This is news for me. I did not check this out. I have no idea what time is this going to be at, but maybe this will affect the market in the bad side or in the good side. We do not know. This is something that we need to take a look at for sure. SEC meeting today, and yeah, primarily discussing crypto. That is very interesting. This is something I need to research for sure. We can take a look at this straight away. SEC meeting today. Let's see if we get any info here. Yeah, this is something I will check out later and we can discuss in the Telegram. I'm not sure at what time it is. Let me know in the comment section, Casper, if you know at what time it is going to be. This will maybe affect the cryptocurrency market to the upside or to the downside, or depending if there's going to be any regulation or I'm not sure what they're going to talk about. But right, let's take a look at Solana. Price target for the end of the bull run, says Aman. Let's take a look at this Solana. I did make a video on Solana this morning and it was looking pretty good. All right, we've seen some pumpy action. We might see a little bit of correction right now on Solana. Let's take a look at Solana here. This is also what I with my analysis that I've seen. We have broken a major resistance of lower highs, as you can see here. A kind of a double bottom. This was the analysis that I did on my video this morning, looking very, very bullish. Yes, Solana can come back down to the $2.15 to $10 range and still be looking bullish. All right, we're just making that transition. Expect some type of correction when we have been pumping for the last couple of days from $180 all the way to $230. Yeah, this has been a pump, okay, for a 30% pump in about 3 days. So yeah, expect 10% correction could easily happen in between today and tomorrow. Nothing to freak out about, but I think this might be a major buying opportunity if we do come back down to the 210, 205 level range, okay, before we start seeing some pumpy action for Solana. Could we go straight up from here in the next coming days to all-time high? Yeah, of course. But what I want to make you understand is that if we do correct from here, it is absolutely normal after this price action that we've had. So yeah, we could have a 10% correction on Solana. Overall, your question is here, Mark. No, it wasn't Mark. Sorry, it was. Yeah, I can't find your comments right now. Somebody asking price prediction. I mean, price prediction for Solana. Very, very hard to say. I'm not too good on price predictions, but you could arguably discuss, taking fib levels that from the high here of September all the way down here. We've almost met this first target of 1.6. I think 1.6 Fibonacci here target is the $277. We almost reached it there, just had a massive correction. I think that's going to be the first target after we break the highs. Now, after we do break these highs, I think the next target would be the 2.6 Fibonacci, which is 376. Now, I don't want to get too aggressive with some other fib levels. Now, I think the 376 is already an aggressive target. I'm not sure, I see these people calling for $1,000 Solana. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go to that high, okay, in this cycle. I don't think the hype is going to be that big. If BTC goes to $120 or so, $120,000 or even $80,000, $90,000 in the coming months, Yeah, I'm not sure if Solana will be reaching $1,000. We need to be a little bit more conservative and check out the kind of price action. You know, if we go a little bit too parabolic, then yeah, this might be signals. If we go in the next 2 weeks all the way here to the $376, I'm going to think that, yeah, we are very, very close to the peak, all right? If we start seeing some very, very crazy price action to the upside, I'll be doing some videos thinking, guys, I think that we are very close to the peak because we've gone a little bit too parabolic in the last couple of weeks. But if we start climbing here, very, very sustainable. If we do slightly break all-time highs, you know, and then correct a little bit, consolidate, and then climb again, you know, if we see this kind of price action, then yes, it's going to be looking okay for the next coming months. So this is something we need to pay attention. If you're asking me, price target, I'll be conservative, and I would say Solana is very, very likely going to reach $376 in the coming months, okay? Yeah, $1,000 is very, very unlikely in this cycle, in my opinion. Okay, let's take a look at Mana. Let's take a look at Link. Asmir, let's take a look at Mana straight away. So, yeah, let's take a look at Mana. Mana and Link straight away. Right, we are just consolidating here on Mana. We did have an ascending channel that got broken to the upside. We retested it a couple of times, finally broke down. As you can see, we were kind of retesting the highs. We broke out, retested, came back up, straight back down, and then yeah, we couldn't manage to continue to the upside here. This is the thing, when you go a little bit too parabolic, yeah, it's just not, it's not going to happen. It's not, this support level is not going to hold when you've had a pump here of, I don't know what percentage this was, but this was only in about 4 or 5 days. You had a pump of 66%. Yeah, expect some kind of correction right over here. So what can we expect now for Mana? I think that Mana here is having like an ABC correction. We can take a look at the volume. You can clearly see here that you have, from these lows back in the beginning of November, you can see that from this double bottom, you have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, the 5th wave being pretty explosive, okay? And you've topped up here with the 5th wave from the bottom, right over here. This has clearly been the bottom. You've created 5 waves, right, on Mana. And now you're having that A, B, C correction. Now the question is, where's this C correction going to end? Is it going to end at these levels? Or is it going to end at the first wave? This is very, very possible also. Yeah, we can expect Mana. You know what? If you want to know a realistic great buy zone on Mana, this would be a great buy zone on Mana. Okay, if we are expecting a kind of an ABC correction, and I think Mana needs to cool off. There's been a little bit of a hype. A lot of people are going to be in the negative. A lot of people buying at these levels. Because of the metaverse hype, of course. And yeah, there's no signs yet of bottoming out. We've just printed a lower low right now, so this could continue still to the downside. No signs of bottoming out here just yet. We are getting supported from this level. Okay, this is from the 3rd wave, as you can see. This is where we are getting supported. I think it is likely that we are going to break this level and come to this support level. Now, this is on the 4-hourly chart, and you can see that the 4-hourly candle here is the close. We have got this box, and also we've got here this close. All right, and this has reacted as a very, very strong support right over there. This would have been a great buy zone. If you are trading with bounces of support and resistance, look how insane this would have been. This would have been a great buy zone. This is easy technical analysis. Look how we've been respecting the resistance, turning it into support every single time. Now we're having that second attempt, but the reason why I think that this might not hold and we're going to continue to the downside is because of this lower high, right? We've created this high, we've created this lower high. So I think there is a possibility on Mana coming down to the 370 range, and that would be a very, very good buy zone in my opinion. If we take a look at ABC corrections, we can already see that this is an ABC correction, right? We've created a lower high right over there, and you could arguably discuss that if you take a look at the fib extension, this helps you from the top, making this where your first floor on the 4 hourly, then the B correction right over there, and yeah, you know, this is exactly where the ABC correction could end, and this is all the way down here where I have this, you know, you can't see it now because of this box, but this would be the 100% extension, which would be around about that 370, and this is exactly where you have this insane amount of support because of the highs that you created here with the 4 hourly close right there, and also you could see the signs right over here on the 4 hourly. So this is definitely a major level, and you're actually coming down to the first wave that you created since you bottomed out, which is going to create a very, very, very strong support level. Yeah, if it comes down to those levels, that is going to be a very good buy zone in my opinion. Like I was explaining before, you know, kind of ABC corrections can come down to the first wave, right? The C correction can come down to the first wave. This is on the 4 hourly, and yeah, you could arguably discuss that this has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the massive kind of small blow off top on the 4 hourly, and you're just having that cool off. So yeah, expect Mana. I think Mana can come to lower levels. Could we get a bounce from here? Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can. ABC correction doesn't mean ABC corrections can create a double bottom, eh? They can create a double bottom. So the thing is, if you do come down here, then you got a great buying opportunity. If you didn't buy, you know, Mana down here or down here, then you might have an opportunity to buy it here because you'll be having insane support. You'll be having insane support here on Mana before you continue to the upside. That is my take on Mana. Okay, sorry, I've been a little bit too long on this cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at Matic. Andy, is Solana gonna reverse with big possibility? Says Kira. Yeah, you could expect Solana to retrace. I wouldn't be surprised to see Solana retrace to the $1.10, $1.05 maybe. Very, very possible. You know, like I said, we've been pumping for the last 3 days. This has been a 30% pump approximately, if I'm not wrong, from the low to the highs. Yeah, almost about a 30% pump. So if we take a look at the fib levels, yeah, after being pumping for quite a few days, you could come down to the 50%, 62% Fibonacci retracement. So yeah, you could expect this in the next coming days, especially if BTC loses some levels here. Overall, BTC not looking too bad, but it's not guaranteed. I'm just saying, if we did have that correction, in my opinion, it would be a good buy zone. It would be a good buy zone because you are retesting the lower high resistance here. You are inside of the first wave. Okay, you could be potentially creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves right now. This is probably the start of more waves like this. Okay, and you might be creating the second small wave here on the 4 hourly before the third wave is going to tackle the 5th wave, right? We are looking to some, and it's not going to be the same, okay? Expect some volatility. We're just looking at our old price data and the kind of price action that we could have in the coming weeks. And yeah, as you can see right over here, this has been the peak. You can see the first wave not reaching the high. So you could expect this first wave not reaching the high and having a correction, something similar to this. And then the third wave is going to tackle the 5th wave, right? And it's going to be more volatile. It's going to move different. It's not going to be the exact same kind of price action, but this could be the scenario that we could expect for Solana in the coming days. If you ask me, I see a little bit of more sideways to the downside action on Solana before creating that next wave up, okay? That's my opinion. Right, S&P 500 pumping. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Right, we got the Dow Jones. We are seeing a little pump. You know, we can go to the 5 minutes. I don't look at TradingView because TradingView has a 10-minute delay on S&P, on Dow Jones, on these assets. Okay, this is why I see it on the Prime XBT. I did not pay. There is an option on TradingView if you want to pay for data, but I easy enough. I can take a look at it on Prime XBT. And yeah, we're having a little bit of pumpy action. So the stock market has started with a pump. S&P, Dow Jones are starting with a bit of pump action. But yeah, sometimes you do start pumping and then you have a massive correction. This is what usually happens a lot on the markets. We're going to pay attention to Dow Jones and the rest of the markets because yeah, if we do have a nice pump, if we do see nice pumpy action for Dow Jones and for S&P 500, we might see this affected on BTC. We can see BTC already getting that nice pump effect. As you can see here on the chart, a little bit of pumpy action. We're kind of creating a small double bottom right over here. So yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad here. Very, very strong support level, like we mentioned, the $56,000. Huge. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. I believe so that we are going to bounce from this level. The only reason why is because it's very, very strong, and the kind of reversal, the kind of inverted Bart-Simpson pattern that we created here and consolidated. I think it's more likely to tackle the $60,000 at some point. So yeah, that's my take here on BTC. Let's take a look at Alice. Right, I think I did put, let me edit here. How can people spam? I've got the 35-second. Wait, okay, I've got the timer here for the comment section. BTC pumping now, yes. Thanks, Andy, for the technical analysis. Mo, you're very welcome. Let's take a look at XLM. Let's take a look at XLM because XLM is, in my opinion, looking very bullish, even though we dropped to the low 30s. XLM is in a buy zone, if you ask me. It's been in a buy zone all the way down here at 30 cents. This is the 4 hourly. We can go to the daily on XLM. XLM is a very, very volatile crypto. Very, very volatile. A lot of spikes. But overall, we are looking for this kind of pattern here on XLM, right? We're looking for this kind of ascending triangle pattern. I do see XLM trading at about 60 cents in the next coming weeks. It might be 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, it doesn't matter. But yeah, by end December, January, I think looking at this kind of price action, looking very, very bullish. We've got an insane wall here of support. We did actually talk about XLM getting a massive rejection here at the 42-cent level. And this is exactly what happened. A lot of traffic here at 42 cents. And we were saying, very likely we're going to get rejected here and come back down to retest the support of the higher lows. And yeah, this is what basically has been happening for the last few days. So overall XLM, I think, yeah, XLM is in a buy zone right now. You can see that we should be holding very nicely this uptrend support of these higher lows. Very likely in the next coming weeks, we'll be attempting to break 42 cents again on XLM. Very, very likely. It's getting ready. It's getting ready, guys, in my opinion. Inverted Bart-Simpson. Yes, Sam, this is very true. A lot of Bart-Simpson patterns on BTC. A lot of them. I've seen a huge amount of them. Of Bart-Simpsons. We could go back here on the chart and try and detect a few of them. I can see one right over here already. This is not an inverted one. This is just a normal Bart-Simpson pattern where you have the pump, sideways action, and then back down again. Bart-Simpson pattern. One of them is right over here on the daily. So yeah, they are pretty common on BTC. It is a BTC pattern. Right, let's take a look at Chainlink. Why not? Good morning, Singlet. How are you doing? Nakul, one of the guys in my community. Let's take a look at LRC. Okay, let's take a look at Chainlink and LRC. First of all, let's take a look at Chainlink. Very sad about Chainlink. Very sad about its performance. Not performing very well. It will have its moment, though. It will have its moment. It's an excellent project, Oracle solution, very much needed in the crypto and worldwide to connect real world data with cryptocurrency. Very much needed, and I was very sad on Link because we broke this structure from these higher lows. The good thing about this that we did not break the last support, okay, the last higher low, like I said. This should be holding very, very nicely. I'm not too worried. I think, yeah, $23 can be hit on Chainlink in the next coming days. I'm still not going to be worried. I think we should be defending very, very well this level. It's been an insane level of support here. Also right over here. A lot of consolidation here. Yeah, very likely we'll be consolidating and coming back up at some point inside of this ascending triangle. In my opinion, structure hasn't been broken. I do strongly want to believe that this has been a fake out. Okay, we've seen fake outs to the upside right over here. We can see fake outs to the downside also. Okay, so yeah, that's my take here on Chainlink. I think Chainlink $23 range should be the bottom. If we start breaking this support, I mean, it is very, very possible that we are going to see a $14 Chainlink. I just don't see that happening. Could it happen? Yeah. You know the deal. You can expect the unexpected. So we can either do this and this won't be expected, or we can either do this and this is not going to be expected either. So yeah, never use more than 7x leverage, says Kira, is asking me. No, I don't usually use more than 7x leverage unless I see a very, very good scalp opportunity and I'm very, very sure that it's going to play out. Then yes, I will use 20x maybe, but I have to be very, very sure to use above a 10x leverage. Okay. Swing trades usually use, in between 3 and 7x leverage. For scalping, I use Prime XBT for scalping usually. And this is margin trading. It's slightly different to isolated trading. But I have a full tutorial if you want to learn, and you get a bonus, which is 25% discount. Margin trading is also pretty good. You don't have liquidation price. Your margin is your equity, is your liquidation. So you can never go as low as whatever you've got available on your account. So you can have multiple trades open. And yeah, as soon as you go below what you've got on equity, that is your liquidation price. So you can have multiple trades open. I mean, I've got a full tutorial down below on Prime XBT. It's an insane platform. I prefer it as day trading. I don't have trades open for a few days here because the fees are a little bit more expensive than Bybit. I prefer Bybit for swing trading because the fees are so low. I've had trades open for over 3 weeks, and it's not even cost me 2% of my positions open. All right, so yeah, very, very low fees. You get an insane bonus down below also on Bybit, up to $4,100 worth of bonus. Guys, let's take a look at Engine. Also, I was going to take a look at another one. Was it Link and Link and what else? Link and LRC for Nakul. Let's take a look at LRC. Oh wow, well this one's had an insane pump. This is Loop Ring, right? LRC. Yeah, this one is it's a layer 2 roll up, I think, also in the NFT space, right? Layer 2 scaling solutions. Yeah. this one's going to be, this one, yeah, ZK roll up. I mean, this one's going to be doing insane. We definitely need layer 2 solutions for Ethereum. Most of the projects are built up on Ethereum, guys. Even though Solana is faster, it is greater. We got Phantom, we got Cardano, we got, you know, I would say over 70% of the project, and I would say more than that, but that's why I say over 70% are built on Ethereum. So the best thing you could do right now is create layer 2 solutions, all right, such as Loopring. We've also got Matic Network. There are quite a few of them right now getting developed, and Metis DAO is one I'm very bullish. It's got a little bit of a hit. It did get a little hit. This is on the optimistic. On the optimistic roll up, but it's had a little bit of a hit. Okay, we've been talking about this project all the way down here when it was at $43, just when it was pumping right over here. Yeah, this one did a 2x already, and now it's having a little bit of a correction eventually, but not too worried about this one. Insane team. Mainnet is getting launched very, very soon, so I hope this one does get a lot of utility. Layer 2 solution, guys, very, very, very important. Very important. They are gonna most of them are gonna do very, very well. We're gonna start seeing layer 2s making 5, 10, 20 x's. So yeah, definitely LRC. I think LRC is gonna have a Loopring is gonna have a consolidation. If we are lucky on LRC, we are gonna see a little bit more of a correction here. Now the pumps that it's had for the last few weeks has been crazy. It has been crazy. But I see this one potentially doing an easy 5x, going above $10 for the end of the run. Easily above $10 in my opinion. They are so important, layer 2 solutions for Ethereum right now, and a lot of the projects that have been built on Ethereum are not gonna. A lot of them are not gonna move. They're just gonna be on Ethereum. So they're not gonna go to Solana or Polkadot or Algorand. I think a lot of them are gonna stay on Ethereum. So the good thing about this one, the good thing about Loopring here on the chart. I want to believe that we will. There is a chance of Loopring coming down to this major level over here. The reason why is because of this price action over here. Is this a double top or is it a slightly lower high? Yeah, when you make this kind of price action, expect the price to come lower than this low that it has created. So it would be interesting to see LRC to come down to this level. It would be a golden buying opportunity, but it is possible. That I'm talking about the $1.70 range. It is possible to come down here. Yeah, maybe yes, maybe not. By looking at this price action, I think we do have a possibility, this one, of having a little bit of cool off before we start pumping, only because we've created this action, okay? Only because of this kind of double top or this slightly lower high. There is a possibility of LRC cooling off a little bit in the next coming days. Remember, it did have a massive hype here at the end of October, beginning of November. So yeah, we could see a little bit of a cool off. Andy, what do you think about XRP? XRP, I think, will explode at some point. It will explode, but it's just a very, very boring cryptocurrency. It's very boring crypto. Very, very boring. Yeah, I think we are going to get a bounce from this 90-cent level. 90-cent level is very, very strong for XRP. You can clearly see that we did get a consolidation here on XRP. We did get a very nice bounce here. So there might be a possibility of coming to the 90-cent level. Maybe yes, and get a bounce. Or we're actually gonna bottom out here very, very soon and continue to the upside. I see very similar price action to what happened here. Finding a bottom after this massive correction. I think we are very, very close to make this kind of price action. I see this kind of price action on XRP before we continuing up, guys. correction has happened already for the last couple of weeks. Actually, on XRP we were trading at $1.30 down to 90 cents. Then yeah, very likely we're going to see some sideways action like on XRP above the 90 cent level. So yeah, that's my take on XRP. Let me go here through the comment section. Let's take a look at Engine. Engine. Don't forget to smash up that like button, guys. Very important. Some videos haven't been performing too well. Some live streams haven't been performing too well. So I need your support, guys, on just scrolling down, smashing up that like button. I am trying to take a look at most of the comments. And yeah, what a good way to support the channel is just smashing up that like button. It doesn't take anything, guys, totally free, and it just takes 2 seconds of your time. So let's take a look at the Engine coin. Let's take a look at the Engine coin right now. Oh wow, look at this. Is the total crypto market cap. Very excited for this one, guys. And also what I want to announce, I've just bought almost 100,000 tokens of Dragon coin, guys. Dragon chain. I just got it on Qcoin here. I got Dragon chain on Qcoin, just 98,000 tokens. Very bullish. I see some movement on Dragon chain, and I was charting it the other day. I was just taking a look at Dragon chain, and before we take a look at Engine, okay, and Iotx. Iotx broke trend yesterday. Take a look, said Jordan. I'll take a look at that straight away. But yeah, I just want to show some of my bags that I've just bought. Okay, but anyway, no, I think that Dragon chain is going to do very well. I've been taking a look. They are really active. Okay, the CEO is very active on YouTube every single day. It's absolutely crazy. And there are some big things coming on Dragon chain. I might do a review of this project. Looking very nice on the logarithmic, guys. This is the logarithmic chart, okay? This one absolutely exploded when it came out. It came out on the hype of late 2017. It went all the way to $5. A lot of people might have bought, okay, at $1, $5, 50 cents, 20 cents. Absolutely crazy. It went all the way down to 2 cents here in the C19 crash in 2020. But if you take a look at the logarithmic, this is the typical, blockchain project that is being developed. There's only been a hype because nothing has working. There is stuff working. You can do your own research on Dragon chain, and this chart looks absolutely great. I see this one doing a 10x in the next coming months. All right. This is only my analysis, and I can see the project really active, and it's an enterprise project, okay? So yeah, businesses are actually already using Dragon chain technology. So anyway, you can do your own research, but this chart looks absolutely great. On the logarithmic, we finished already at mid 2020, and you are creating higher lows over here. And this is, this from the summer, from the DeFi hype. Okay, back here in June, July, and then you've had this kind of action. You are creating high lows. Wow, I think a very exciting few months for Dragon chain to complete this arc. Okay, anyway, I just bought a bag because I was looking at the chart, I was looking at the project. I'm thinking, okay, it's time to buy some Dragon chain. Yeah, so this is an altcoin that I've added. I haven't got much altcoins. I think I've got about, I must have 11 altcoins with Dragon chain right now. You can't buy them all, guys. The more altcoins you buy, the harder it's going to be to take profits, okay? I do know a lot of people that have 30 altcoins, 35 altcoins. If you are going to hold them for the long run, if you are going to hold them for after this cycle, okay, good. But yeah, the moment that you have a blow off top, and this will happen, you will have to, do transactions of all your coins to take profits. It's much easier taking profits with 10 coins than 50 coins. And in altcoin season, yeah, I would say 90%, even 80, 90% of the coins are going to pump. Some of them are going to do 20x's, and some of them are going to do 30x's. Some of them are going to do 5x's. So just try and choose some risky ones, not have too many. Whoever has more than 50 altcoins if they are looking to take profits in this cycle, yeah, you're in big trouble. I would consider to put them together into one altcoin, because if you're holding them for the long run for 5 years or 6, 10 years, then yeah, that's fine. It's fine to have 50 altcoins. But if you are planning to take profits in the next coming months, having 50 altcoins is absolutely insane. Yeah, that's my opinion, guys. If that makes any sense, you're going to go crazy the day you want to sell all of the coins. Iotx. Okay, I remember Iotx straight away. Let's take a look at Iotx. Total crypto market cap looking perfect. Looking great, guys. We are going to come back up to attempt the $2.65 trillion in the next coming days. If it's not in hours, no, it won't be in hours, I think. But in between, you know, before the end of the week, I see us tackling and breaking this major resistance, in my opinion. Very exciting times. Very excited. Let's take a look at Iotx. Right, Iotx, this is on the daily, and we can take a look at the 4 hourly, zoom in a little bit. I heard someone said Iotx has broken. What has it broken? What has broke trend yesterday? Take a look. Okay, what trend did it break? It's just in a massive, large sideways consolidation. The thing about this one, if you ask me, we are in an insane buy zone on Iotx, okay? If you are bullish on Iotx, this is the moment you want to buy. And the reason why, Jordan, okay? And you can give me some more details if you want of the charting. If it's broken support, resistance, it's formed a pattern on the 1 hourly, on the daily, on just, you know, give me a little bit more information. We can chart what you think. But what I think here, just by looking at price action, support, resistance, and volume, is that, and I can just show you with the volume how insane you can bounce as support from the resistance zone with a volume, like I showed you. I've charted Iotx quite a few times on the live streams. We actually nailed this pump over here. I had someone in the comment section saying I made insane profits on Iotx because we had a massive pump, we had a massive retracement. It looks like that we were bottoming out, and I was saying, guys, the volume is drying out. Very likely that Iotx is going to have another explosion to retest the highs. And I got someone in the comment section on a live stream saying, yeah, made, over 80% profit on Iotx pump. So yeah, this was a really great call. We were talking about Iotx from here. Now, the reason why we are finding a very, very nice buy zone on Iotx is, apart from the sideways action that we are creating right now, okay, the reason why is because we are getting supported from this massive peak here of candles with this huge amount of volume. Now, what does this mean? This means that there is a huge amount of buying pressure at those levels. And the last people that bought at these levels with this huge amount of level, that means they've been buying here, 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 and here, right? And they've ended at this price level. Now, they've got a huge amount of liquidity. They've got a huge amount of Iotx. And the reason why that we are not pushing that down these levels is because these bad boys are not selling. They've got the bags of Iotx that they've been... The buys... The bags that, the people that have bought Iotx here at 8 cents all the way up to 16 cents, there might be one entity, or it might be 2 or 3 entities that have most of the bags that have been bought at those price levels. So if these guys don't sell, all right, it's very, very likely that this range after this pump action with this volume, okay, breaking that major resistance, it is likely that this level should be holding very, very nicely, unless these guys start selling like crazy at these levels, and then you'll have a dump. But by looking at this price action, I think they are willing to hold their bags, right? They are willing to hold their bags just because we're having this kind of price action. We are losing a little bit of steam. We're starting to see some volume kicking in right here. In my opinion, Iotx is ready for a pump action. It is getting ready for a pump action, and I do see us tackling the highs in the next coming days. It might be a week or two, but I think that is the next level. The reason why I got this box so wide is because we got the top of the wick and the lowest, the largest candle here with this huge amount of volume is the top right over here on the 4 hourly. So that is already a buy zone in my opinion, especially when you're going sideways. So that is my take on Iotx. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Ethereum just broke the 4,600 resistance. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Where have I got Ethereum? Let's take a look at ETH. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look. I was looking a little bit over at the macro, but yeah, looking very good. This price action on the daily is looking insanely well. This is on the 1 hourly, so if you want to do short-term analysis, yeah, this looks like a double bottom, and we are going to continue to the upside here on Ethereum. Looking very good. This is on the 1 hourly 30-minute chart, looking pretty nice. Not seeing a huge amount of volume coming in right now, but yeah, on Ethereum, we were getting a lovely bounce, guys. This was very much expected. Okay, you could expect a retracement. We were taking a look at 2 scenarios here. You know, getting a bounce at this level, and we're not out of the woods yet. This could do like this, okay. Especially after this pump. I wouldn't be surprised if we did correct a little bit lower. Yeah, but I see Ethereum reaching the highs by the end of the week, potentially. By the end of the week and the next coming days, if we did have this kind of price action, I do see us making something like this. So it is definitely a major level. You know, if we extend this box over here, you can clearly see that this is an important range where we have been bouncing. We have been trading for Ethereum. We do have this major support level, broke it here heavily, and this is where we've got that massive resistance, especially from the lower highs. So yeah, getting rejected here was, I'm not sure, I can't remember what we were talking on my videos, but it was very likely to get a rejection here. You had the resistance from this lower high and also this major support level, and you know, if you extend that box, it's right there, and the trend line is right there also. So that could have been a short opportunity, actually, maybe targeting the lows, and this is where we went. It's very hard though, very hard. All-time high Ethereum is imminent, guys. It's imminent by the end of the week or by next week. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of price action we do in the next coming days. It is absolutely imminent. All-time high for Ethereum. Looking very bullish. Did I take a look at Engine in the end? Did I take a look at Engine? I can't remember, guys. I got Singlet Lupus Warrior says, yeah, I've taken a look at Engine. So chart band, please. Let's take a look at band straight away. Let's take a look at band. Guys, I need you to smash up that like button. When I asked to smash up the like button, did we get about 60 likes? Yeah, come on, we're 500, over 500 watching right now. If we can smash up that like button, guys, to 300, that'll be insane. That's a lot of support for me. This means that we will bring traffic to the YouTube channel, so they can take a look at some basic technical analysis and take a look at crypto. So anyway, let's take a look at band. Let's take a look at band. Which are the resistance for BTC? BTC has very strong resistance at 60k, but I'm not sure if we are going to manage to get up all the way up to the 60k levels. I did see some people chart this, and I'm going to give a shout out to Carl from the Moon, because this is where I saw his potential descending broadening wedge. I did mention this on the channel, also on the video this morning. So my take here, if we do connect this resistance point, as you can see right there, if we do manage to break this lower high trend line in the next coming hours, and I would say 58.3k should be broken as soon as we start breaking all the way up to 59k. You know, this resistance from these lower highs, it's very hard from trend lines. It all depending on when you break out of it. I can't give you a certain level, but when you break this trend line to the upside, it's going to be looking very, very, very bullish for BTC. We might have an insane leg up. So if we do break that trend line, I expect heavy rejection at 60k, because 60k is a very, very psychological strong resistance zone round number. So 60k is going to be strong resistance. But if we do hit 60k and correct from there, then I think this range is going to be a great buy zone from this lower high resistance. Should be turning into support and getting a bounce. This is something that we need to pay attention on BTC in the next coming days. So yeah, very, very exciting moments. Overall, I mean, the reason why also we are getting supported here is because of this support range, okay, which is at the 56k levels that we've been talking for the last couple of days, and also the resistance. All right, and I can't see many people paying attention at this, but this is why we are consolidating around this area. The reason why, because we've got 56k super strong support. This is where we're bouncing. We've got the resistance from this descending wedge from the lower highs turning as resistance, support, sorry, and the resistance is the lower highs here from this descending broadening wedge kind of structure, right? So this is where we are currently at. This is why we have this trend line over here, this trend line over there. We've got this box over here, and this is currently where we are consolidating until we find a breakout, right, to at some level. So a volatile move is coming very, very soon. I would say in between today and tomorrow, we should be having a potential 5% move or so. I got a super chat here from SB258. Thank you very, very much for the $21. Always love watching. Can you please look at Gala and Matic? Absolutely. Thank you very much for that super chat. Always love watching. Thank you very much, guys. I really enjoy doing this. Okay, this is something that I've just been learning, you know, basic technical analysis, some patterns, give you my opinion. You can always comment, give me your opinion. I'm always, you know, willing to listen. Anything that you say, your opinion. Okay, this is only my opinion. We try and get 70% of the moves right. All right. And yeah, anyway, thank you for watching and thank you for the super chat. Let's take a look at Gala straight away. Let's take a look at Gala. What's going on with Gala? I think we did take a look at this one today. And I did say that I was expecting a little bit more of a correction here on Gala. Just because of the insane pump action that it's had. Okay, the pump action has been insane. Get this. Oh, I'm on the logarithmic here. The pump action has been absolutely insane. But yeah, I think there's not too much selling pressure. The thing is, there's not too much selling pressure by looking at the volume. There could be a possibility that this support level, and I'm talking about the 58 cent range where we're currently at right now, could hold as support. And we could break the lower highs. As soon as we get above the last lower high over here, then it's going to be looking very, very bullish. it's going to be looking very bullish. If we get above 67 cent from the breakout here, then yeah, expect any retracement to be a good buy zone on Gala. It's going to be very, very likely that you start printing a higher low. If you do break this high and come down, very likely that you are going to print a higher low, and this will be the moment that you're going to start pumping, okay, for Gala. And this is only if you break this high. Now, in the next coming days, if you do break support, in my opinion, if we do break the 58 cent level, we could come as low as 48 cent, which would be the top of this major pumpy action that we had right over here. That should be holding nicely as support. So anyway, interesting days coming ahead for Gala. If we do get above, like I said, this lower high, 67 cents, expect the retracement to bounce, okay, to create a higher low and to bounce at this lower high structure. Overall, Gala looking very, very good. The reason why it's looking good, just by looking at price action, okay, the trend is our friend, looking very bullish on this trend, going a little bit sideways, but it is fine. There's no selling massive pressure. It's just going sideways. So we are losing a little bit of the trend structure here, but it's fine because we are consolidating. We're not breaking with sell-offs. Matter of fact, we have no volume here on the selling pressure on Gala. So anyway, looking pretty good. Let's take a look at Matic network, of course. Layer 2s, super important, guys. Layer 2s are going to be insane in the next coming months. Most of the projects are built on Ethereum. They are not all of them are not going to suddenly transition to Solana or to Polkadot or to Algorand or to Elrond. It's just not going to happen. Transitions take time, especially for these kind of things. So the best project that could come out right now is Layer 2 Solutions. Matic Network doing insanely well. I think we were talking about Matic, 150 potentially being the bottom. And the reason why, and yeah, we'll be smashing out this level. We are going to smash out this level right now. And even if we consolidate around the $2 range where we're currently at, even better, guys. Even better. If we start pumping from here, then I'm going to say it's very likely that we're going to lose this support again, and we're going to start making this kind of price action, going below the highs that you created from the breakout. If you go too parabolic, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Taking a look at Matic, and I've got a bit of too many boxes here on Matic, but anyway, it doesn't matter. What we were analyzing on Matic is these macro higher lows. We were getting very, very close to these higher lows. I think on a lot of the assets, as if you buy in at the support of a trend line from higher lows, I think it's always a good buy. It's always a good buy. Look at this one right over here. So from this one and this one, you've already got a solid lower high, higher low structure, right? So already this correction would have been a good buy zone, getting close to the support level. This one right over here, already getting close to the support level. Also, what else we analyzed here for Matic was, from the July low to the highs here of early September. You got one wave, you got two waves, you got the third wave right over here. Third wave could have been a little bit more, but it wasn't. So never mind. There was not enough buying pressure. We got the fourth wave. Fourth wave usually comes to the first wave. And yeah, we actually came below that first wave. But this is crypto. We have volatility. This is not traditional stocks. Technical analysis has been a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more hard to do on the charts. So yeah, expect it to hit the first wave or even come below the first wave. But it is definitely a major level, a major volatile level. So this area is where we got pretty nice support. And if you take a look at the fib levels also, from the low to the high, you hit the 62% levels right over here, which is there. and you have that pump, right? Great buy zone. And this one, very, very similar. We must have talked about this on one of the live streams. We just about hit the 62% levels. Right over here, that's 62% levels, which is there from the low to the high. 62% retracement of Fibonacci, consolidate, blast off. We're already retesting the highs. I want to think that we are going to break out. You know, fifth waves can end at a double top. They can end at a double top, okay? But yeah, I think there will be a layer 2 hype, and I think there is a possibility that we are just going to consolidate here potentially for sideways. We might have a small retracement and then have an explosive breakout. Matter of fact, we might be getting very nicely supported from this major resistance turning into support. So yeah, I think Matic is on the way to all-time highs. Very, very nice, healthy uptrend. As you can see, very, very likely we'll be reaching all-time highs. And then after that, we might be correcting sideways before we see massive pumpy action. Overall, looking very good, very good. I remember looking at Matic here at $1.15, saying, you know, we should be very close of bottoming out, especially if we are at the top here of this consolidation of the first wave. You know, it's very, very likely that we're going to get a bounce, and we did. So yeah, looking still good. Expect a little bit of correction, consolidation here for Matic. Overall looking bullish. Thank you, SP258. Thank you very much for the super chat. Andy, please check out Win, says Sam. Yeah. Right. Mark Dutch saying, Andy, please take a look at the mod chat. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the mod chat. Teller, right. What's your thought on Teller, mate? Says, not from this world. Thanks for the super chat. Not from this world. Let's take a look at Teller. I think Teller, yeah, it's an Oracle solution. It's not going to get even a quarter or a tenth of what Chainlink has got as partnerships, but you know, there is room for everyone, right? For all like the I think TRB is the ticker symbol. I think there is room for a lot of them. A lot of these oracles, just like L1s and L2s. There's a lot of room. There's not only going to be one. There's not only going to be Matic. There's going to be, you know, there will be Loopring. There's going to be Metis. There's going to be a huge bunch of them that will be doing okay. Same layer 2. The same for a lot of these. A long time since we haven't done Teller right over here, but. Let me just get some of these old support levels from the past, get them out of the way, and let's do just some fresh, clean analysis on Teller. Now, Teller had a major level right over here that we did not manage to break successfully. If you ask me on Teller, we are in a very, very healthy uptrend. We are at a very good buy zone, in my opinion. Teller is at a very, very good buy zone. We just analyzed... I can't remember which one we analyzed, but you know, overall looking at this, looking very, very healthy with this uptrend. Could this be the moment that we break the support? I mean, you got to be unlucky, okay, if it does happen. I think Teller will have its moment. If Chainlink has its moment, if the oracles have its moment, I think it'll be doing very, very well. Teller did go all the way up here to $160. That's over 3x from its current levels. If you ask me, I think Teller is in a good buy zone. Very, very good zone, okay? I'm not sure if I would trade this, but if you are planning to buy and accumulate Teller, it's in a good buy zone. Very, very likely it's gonna see some pumpy action. There's another one that I've been taking a look at. And this is like the Chinese oracle. I've been doing some analysis on this one. Just taking a look at it. This one right over here is a DOS network. This one did about a 50x back in the 2020 summer and the DeFi hype. It went from, I don't know, it was a fraction of a penny, and it went all the way up to 40 cents. I remember seeing this one and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. This one went insane. And yeah, had a massive crash. This was eventually, you know, clearly a massive whale hype that it happened suddenly. And this one's only got a 4 million. It's also an Oracle solution. It's Chinese. I am doing a little bit of research on this one to see if they're still active, because in my opinion, you know, we could take a look at the logarithmic chart. And I think this one might be at a very, very good buy zone. It could be that it is in a very good buy zone. But I want to see the activity on DOS Network. I've done no research whatsoever on the Oracle, on this Oracle. But, you know, if you take a look at the logarithmic, it looks pretty nice. You know, massive pump from a fraction of a cent here, all the way to 40 cents. Now currently trading at 2 cents. This one might be getting ready for an explosive breakout. I just need to take a look at DOS Network to see what's going on with this crypto, because this one could have multiple X's on the way. These are the ones, you know what, you want to buy right over here. You want to buy right over here. So yeah, I mean, that's my take on Teller. I think Teller is a great project. They do have some partnerships, so yeah, I guess they will do okay. But we want to get on these low cap gems, okay? These ones can do a 10, 20x in no time. And this is the moment to buy in. You know, look at Request Network. I've been talking about Request Network for over, since I created the channel, since the channel was created, okay? Back in September. I was talking about in October, November of last year. We were talking about Request Network, guys. And yeah, it was, I mean, let me just take a look here, guys, just for fun, okay? Let's see if we can find one of those videos. And my videos are bad, and before I think they must have been even worse. But I'm not sure. Remember seeing Request Network at 3-4 cents, and I did have a bag, and I sold at a 3x. Yeah, let me see if we can find Request Network somewhere here on one of my videos. Yeah, look at this. There it is. There it is. I got one here saying 100, insane 100x. This was on 9th of February, so it wasn't that far away. 100x project moonshot. What was it? I'm not sure what was the value here. I talked about the project a little bit here. It's all about payment systems. It's pretty cool if you want to check it out. It's videos from the 9th of February talking about Request Network. It was trading at 6 cents, okay? I did buy in at 2 cents. And this was the moment I was taking some profits. And I finally did take most of my profits. But I was comparing some fractals from the cycle of Ethereum and the kind of price action. And guys, this is what exactly is happening right now for Request Network. Look at it, absolutely insane. I would shoot my balls right now if I would have held onto those tokens. I just sold at a 3x. I just, you know, this is the thing. This is the thing. You need, you know, whoever has diamond hands on good projects. And you can take a look at the video where I was talking about, you know, insane 100x altcoin. So yeah, this one can reach $6. It just reached $1 a few days ago. So if the hype continues in the coming months, yeah, this was 100x since we were talking about it. It was 6 cents. So yeah, you can take a look at that video. Absolutely insane. So yeah, I was very bullish on this. I sold my bags at a 3x profit, and yeah, I could have bought a car now with the profits from Request, but never mind. Could have bought a Mercedes. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the comment section. Right, let's take a look at the comment. Oh, Miss Fibonacci is live. Miss Fibonacci is live right now. API is a great Web3 Oracle solution. Take a look at it, Andy. Also API 3. Yeah, I have heard about it. I did do some research. it wasn't performing that good. It might be performing okay right now. But yeah. Tease me. Let's take a look at Win, Sam. Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look at Win. Yeah. You're right. I did say I was going to take a look at it. What is Win? That is the question that I've got. What is Win? Is Win? Is it Oracle or is it? Let me just take a look here. Win, Wink Link. Is it? It's a Tron ecosystem comprehensive Oracle. Okay, yeah, it is an Oracle. On the Tron network. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of Tron, I gotta say. But yeah, this is the daily chart, and it looks like it is struggling to get above this major level. This is the daily here, where we do have a daily close here as support. This is where we're currently sitting as resistance. Now, if we zoom in here on Win, yeah, if you ask me, we are potentially in a good buy zone on Win. We could come to lower levels, but the reason why we are in a good buy zone is because of this baby over here, because of this pump action right there. We are currently holding by a thread this level. This is the very top of this huge candle. So like I mentioned, pump action, correction, pump action, correction to the top of this pump action. So a little bit of volatility here could happen and then have a pump. Okay, very, very likely by looking at Win. Not looking too bad. In my opinion, it is starting to be at a buy zone after this correction. Okay, so this is what I got here quickly just for Win. Andy is our own Oracle. Smash the like button. Thank you very much, Mark Dirch. Always giving me insane support. Thank you very, very much. What's going on with BTC? Getting a retracement back again. Up, down. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah, what's going on with the traditional stocks? Yeah, they're still pumping. Dow Jones still pumping. Guys, remember, a way to support the channel on PrimeXBT, you get 25% discount. You can trade up to 50 different assets, okay? Gold, oil, Dow Jones, using Bitcoin as collateral. And on Bybit, you get up to $4,100 worth of bonus with my link. I get a commission. You get the best bonus. It's a good way to support the channel. Another good way to support the channel is by smashing up that like button, okay, guys? Smash up that like button to all-time high, like Crypto says. Yeah, let's try to get to 400 likes. That would be absolutely insane, guys. Check out the video from Request Network on the 9th of February, almost a year ago, okay? Over 9 months ago. Request Network, when it was trading at 6 cents, a 10x from this moment. I'm calling it 100x, and yeah, it could actually hit the $6. Being realistic, it's a payment system, cryptocurrency. And yeah, check out the video. I mean, if you scroll down, you're gonna have a good laugh at the videos that I was creating at the beginning back in 2020. Very, very, very laughable. All right, guys, thank you very much. Let's take a look at Fibonacci. Miss Fibonacci, she is live right now. Miss Fibonacci is live right now, so make sure to check her out. The link is in the comment section. I'll be going live tomorrow also, guys. Let's take a look at GRT to finish, okay, for Alexander, and to see if it's in a good buy zone. Engine left it hanging, okay. Let's take a look at Engine, and also... And you can shift to Miss Fibonacci. She is live right now. The link is in the comment section, okay? Right, let's take a look at Engine. What's going on with Engine? Engine is having a correction right now. Right, what have we got here? Why are these fib levels? Okay, these fib levels are... Take them out of the way. Engine, we could be possibly getting a massive support at this level, okay, at the $3.20, $3.30 level, because of this high, of this consolidation. We have a huge amount of volume here, a lot of volume, we could actually come to lower levels, okay? I would say, let me just get this box, okay, on Engine, because this is important, guys. This is just a little bit of a volatility, and there's not too much volume. So I would get this box all the way down to these levels on the daily close. Engine is going to be inside of a buy zone in between $3.30 and $3, because we do have insane resistance turning into support right over here, as you can see on the chart. And if we zoom in on the 4 hourly, yeah, I think taking a look at Engine here, right, taking a look at Engine right over here, we can see that we are in a massive uptrend, very close to being in the buy zone. I think we are going to get heavily supported from all of this consolidation with this huge amount of volume. Look at these spikes here with the volume, this huge consolidation. This is where we are going to get sideways action, in my opinion, on Engine. Okay, so we are correcting, we are getting above. You know, if you take a look at this as waves, correction and waves and correction, I think it's very likely we should be going sideways here, round about just above the $3 range. Above $3 range is a good buy zone, in my opinion. So quickly, what I got here for Engine. BTC doesn't look good. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, it's just having a little bit of a rejection right now. This could be another Bart Simpson pattern. This is an inverted Bart Simpson. This could be a normal Bart Simpson pattern. But yeah, not too worried, guys. Not too worried about Bitcoin. We could drop easily to the $53,000 in the next coming hours and days. So yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about that. Not too worried about that. BTC looking to dump to the 54K levels in the next hour. Okay. Yeah, maybe it could happen. It could happen. Yeah, I've seen this kind of price action before. Yeah, this is the thing. If we do lose 56, I do think that this resistance from this descending wedge is going to hold very nicely from, you know, these lower highs. As you can see, if we do lose this level, I think it might be a little bit of a fake out, and then we're going to come back up because we are going to get supported from the resistance of this descending wedge. So yeah, 54K levels would be my low in the ultimate short time frame. 54.5 even, not even 54, 54.5. A little bit of volatility crashing to this resistance, turning into support, and then getting a bounce. That would be my take here for the next coming hours. Okay, guys, Miss Fibonacci is live. Make sure to check her out. She is live right now. The link is in the comment section. It's in the comment section. Ask her all of these questions, all right? The link is in the comment section of Miss Fibonacci. She is live. I'm going to leave right now. I haven't missed any super chat. Gracias por tu tiempo y tu dedicación, says Monique Zhu. Muchas gracias, amigos, y hasta pronto. I will see you later, okay? She is live. She can take a look at all of these cryptocurrencies, guys. Miss Fibonacci is live. Natalie from Bitcoinsensus. Make sure to follow all our socials. We got the Telegram. We got the Telegram alerts channel, just so you want to know about news, about technical analysis, about the videos coming out. We got the alerts channel down below in the description, guys. We've also got the community and the Discord. Okay, make sure to follow all our socials, and I will see you in the next one, guys. I'll be doing live streams almost every single day. Okay, I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, a video update, so don't worry, I'm back tomorrow with the live stream. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.